Hey, what's going on? Hey, it's your girl Trisha. Hey, coming at y'all with my podcast today. Gonna do a little something different. And about my podcast, I mainly speak positivity, inspiration, and turning my pain into purpose. And today I want to talk about women's healing and some of the things I went through in my journey of healing. First off, to start your healing process, you need to identify what caused you the pain. What are your pain points? And I believe majority of your pain comes from your past. What happened to you in your past? Like as a child, you feel me? You may have been abused. You may have been touched. You may have been hurt. You may have been without a mother, without a father, didn't have a good relationship with either of your parents. Either way, there's something stemming from you as a young girl, and you haven't healed from that, and you take it into your adulthood. Through my journey, I was always close to my dad. My parents are married, and I was always more closer to my dad. I was like a daddy's girl. You know, he bought me anything I wanted. Always spoiled me. You feel me? You know, the normal daddy-girl relationship. And then when I was about 11, he went to prison. So that kind of crushed me, and I didn't really get it. And my mom, never really explained it to me. Because back then, coming up, everybody was old school, didn't really talk about your feelings or what happened in your childhood, or really never did discuss feelings and therapy and getting through stuff. You just moved out of survival. You feel me? So, with that being said, I really became real shy and quiet and not really outgoing, really not getting in tune with my feelings. In turn, I got young. I got pregnant at a young age. 16, I got pregnant. 18, I was married. You feel me? And to me, I was really looking for a father figure, so to speak. And then my father didn't get out of prison until I was 24. That's when he got out of prison. Never was the same. With that being said, really, I had to really come in tune with myself and in tune with my past and kind of let all that go, because I did have animosity towards my dad. I had anger towards my dad. I had, guilt, selfishness. I had all that wrapped up inside of me. And going through this healing process, I learned to deal with it, because I don't know what he been through in his life, what made him do that. So I was kind of blaming him for what I went through, not knowing what he probably went through. You feel me? So forgiveness is the first step of healing. Forgive those people that you attach to pain. I had to write a letter to my dad, really not knowing he really would comprehend it the way I comprehended it, but it helped me to forgive that part in my life and to be able to move on and heal through my journey and be able to process and not pick wrong people to be in relationships with, because I healed from that. So that's really the first step in healing, because sometimes through your pain, you can get attached to your pain so bad that you addicted to it and you want to cry because you got a feeling. You pick wrong people knowing that person is not for you, knowing you see the red flags. You feel me? And you want to live in that pain. You want to be a victim of that pain so bad just to get comfort from people. And that's not the way to go. That's just going to have you stuck, and you really can't be motivated and really do things out of your conscious mind. You're always going to be operating on your subconscious mind. And listen, I know I'm going all over the place, but I do things off the cuff. I like pick up my phone and just start talking. You feel me? And that's how I just have something on my mind and the spirit come over me. And I want to talk about pain. So ladies, heal first. And you gotta heal by yourself. You feel me? Don't pick up nobody on the way, like a man on the way, to try to help you when you know you ain't healed. You feel me? You know you're not healed because you know you missing the red flags. And when I see people start blaming, that's the sign of not being healed. Because if you were healed and you used discernment, you would have picked up on all that from the beginning. You feel me? You would have picked up that this probably not a good person I want to be with, but he probably reminds you of your dad. You feel me? He probably reminds you of somebody in your past. And that's who you keep attaching yourself to because you haven't really reinvented yourself to a new person. So really be alone with yourself. Really obtain new knowledge. That's the key. Obtaining new knowledge, changing your mindset. If you don't never change your mindset, you are always going to operate in that same person that you are. So you really got to step in front of yourself and read, get knowledge, be by yourself. Don't really victimize yourself. Get off of social media for a while because it's a trained thing that comes in your mind and you'll replay it over and over again because they profiting off our subconscious. You feel me? And that's just facts. So you got to get away from that and really get in tune with yourself and really love yourself. It was easy for me. You feel me? It was easy for me to be alone with myself because I started out that way. So that's how I recognize stuff off bat because it wasn't a hard journey for me. But I know some people, they can't be alone. You feel me? They can never be alone with themselves. They can never confront themselves. They always look on the outside of things. But yeah, that was something on my mind and what I had to say. But I'm going to come back with probably a part 2. But love y'all. Peace.